What's happening, nation? Pure Salvation here, and today we're going to be looking at a mod that allows you to craft over 170 different customized crossbows. So the basis for all these types of customizations revolves around three main ingredients, which are mechanisms, limbs, and attachments. So mechanisms allow you to determine the rate of fire of your crossbow, starting from the basic mechanism, which is semi-auto, all the way to the heavy mechanism, which is fully automatic. And I have 4 corresponding crossbows to each of the mechanisms. The first one that we have right here is the basic, which is semi-auto, so you have to reload every shot and manually shoot it, just like it's semi-auto. Now the next one is the light mechanism, and this one makes it fully auto, but it's got kind of a slow rate of fire. But it is fully auto, so that's good. The next one is the medium mechanism, which is also fully auto, but it's a bit faster than the light mechanism, so that's cool. And finally we have the heavy mechanism, which is fully auto as well, and has the fastest fire rate, which is pretty cool. Limbs allow you to choose the type of crossbow that you make, whether it's from wood to stone to iron to gold to diamond, and I have 5 corresponding crossbows to each of these types of limbs to show you the difference. So the main difference on each of these is just the distance traveled. So if I actually just aim right at the top of the diamond block, that's the wood, it's not going to travel very far. Now next up is the stone. That one traveled a lot further. Next up we have the iron. That one traveled a good distance. And let's see. Next up is the gold. There we go. Ooh, look at that. That almost went straight on. And last but not least, we have diamond, and that's going to go very far. So let's take a look at the difference. Well, it appears wood didn't even make it on here. Stone made it a pretty good distance, iron almost hit it, and gold and diamond were pretty much spot on. So it's pretty much the travel distance that is differentiated between all the limbs. Finally, we have the attachments, and those allow you to have just that extra perk for your crossbow. And for each of these attachments, we have a crossbow to go along with it, so I can show you guys how they work. So the first one, we have the basic scope, and it's pretty cool. You know, you got your scope, and it's pretty cool and everything. Next one is the long range scope, and this one really gives you a good detailed view of what's going on here. I mean, look at that. You've got that 30, 40, 50 meter, so you can really get that precise shot, even though, you know, Minecraft really doesn't have a meters button, or well, you can't really tell what the meters are. Anyways, it's cool. Next up we have the explosive attachment. Now this one is a bit crazy, so what we're going to do is we're going to shoot the top of that, and you can kind of see the smoke coming out. Oh my gosh, look at that. That explosion was just insane. It's crazy. And yeah, that's the use of the explosive attachment. A fun fact is, if you shoot the explosive attachment and you pick up your arrow before it explodes, then yeah, you can retrieve the arrow and not have it detonate, which is pretty cool. Next up we have the flame attachment. This one is pretty much self-explanatory. You shoot whatever. Come on, shoot. There we go. And it sets whatever on fire. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's just take that out. Okay. Next one we have the lava attachment, and 3 guesses. You gotta guess what it does. Well, I'll just tell you. There we go. You just shoot it and it places a lava source block from wherever you shoot. So if I were to shoot it like right there, not a good idea, not a good idea. Let me use melons. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Okay, good as new. It's like nothing ever happened. Anyways, last but not least, we have the lightning attachment, and this one allows you to summon your inner Thor, and you shoot the darn thing and it summons lightning. How self-explanatory. I could have guessed that one. Now you might be thinking to yourself, do I need to use ammo or can I just use pixie dust? Now I like pixie dust as much as the next guy, but unfortunately you have to use ammo, so here's how you craft it. Take your sticks and you place wood, cobblestone, iron, gold, and diamond on top of each respectively, and you get your different types of bolts. And you know, you get wood, stone, all that stuff. And the thing that you should know about this is, if I were to use a golden crossbow, the only way I can actually fire it is if I have a golden bolt. if I happen to have a diamond bolt or iron or anything else in my inventory, the crossbow will not shoot. You have to have the corresponding bolt in order to shoot the corresponding crossbow. So that's just important information for you. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on to the important stuff like the crafting recipes. So we're going to get started with the most important one, the crossbow crafting bench. And you just take some iron, throw some wooden planks and a crafting table in the middle, and you get that. And this is what it looks like when you open it up, and this is how you craft your custom crossbow. Moving on, we have the mechanisms, the 4 different types, which is the basic crossbow mechanism, and this is what the crafting recipe looks like. And once you craft that basic mechanism, if you want to get the next level, take that basic mechanism and surround it with some iron, cobblestone, string, and stick, and you get the light mechanism, which is the next level up. Now, if you want the medium mechanism, you have to take the light mechanism that you've already crafted and surround that with some iron, redstone, and a stick, and you get the medium mechanism. Take your medium mechanism, surround it with some diamond, redstone, and a stick, and you get the top of the creme de la boot. I screwed that up really badly. You get the best one, the heavy crossbow mechanism, which is pretty cool. So next up we have the limbs, and here's how they work. If you place 3 sticks on one side and you place 3 wooden planks on the other side, you get yourself a wooden crossbow limb. Now this same recipe works with cobblestone, iron, gold, and diamond. So if I were to just replace these wooden planks with cobblestone, I would get a stone limb. Same thing with iron, shown right here. You can get an iron limb. If I were to replace it with gold, I would get the gold limb, and diamond, I would get the diamond limb. And now we have the attachments, and there's 6 different types, and the crafting recipes for these should be on screen. So you can go ahead and take a look at that and pause the video if need be. So now that you kind of got the general idea of what's going on, I'm going to take you through the crafting recipe of one of these crossbows. So today we're going to be crafting the golden crossbow with a basic scope and a light mechanism. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to divide these up into 5, just like that. And I'm going to give myself 5 flexible gold limbs. Okay, next up we're going to create the scope, the basic scope, just like so. Got our scope, and now we are going to create the light mechanism. Oops, I screwed that up. Alright. There we go. Place that there. And now we've got our light mechanism. And from here, we go to our little crossbow crafting table. Put the mechanism up top, put the flexible limbs, just like that. Get 3 sticks for the bottom, and now put our scope. Boom. And we have created the golden crossbow with a basic scope and a light mechanism, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for the mod, and if you still don't believe that you can create over 170 different crossbows, well, just take a look at how many there are. Look at that. You can create this many crossbows with all these combinations, so believe me, there's a lot to play around with with this mod. But anyways, that concludes the mod review of the Crossbow mod. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you found this entertaining and informative, please feel free to hit that like button. But if you didn't like this at all, go ahead and dislike the video so I can get a good idea of what you guys like and what you don't like. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, become a Nationer of the Salvation Nation, and you will be definitely seeing more mod reviews, plus custom map playthroughs, let's plays, trap videos, all the types of good stuff. And yeah, with that said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, y'all, take care.